You've always believed that eggs are the protein champions for older adults, right? Well, that's not the whole truth. As we age, especially after 60, the vital muscles we rely on to walk, garden, and simply maintain our independence begin to silently weaken. We may think we're getting enough protein, but often it's not the right kind for our aging bodies. The scary truth is that this silent muscle loss can lead to weakness, slow gait, and dangerous falls, threatening your precious freedom. And the most shocking thing? 99% of people over 60 have no idea that common everyday foods, some even backed by groundbreaking science, can pack more than 5 times the muscle-building power of eggs. In this video, I reveal 10 game-changing foods ranked from 10 to 1 that are actually far superior. Stay until the end, because our number 1 food isn't just a protein powerhouse. It's the most overlooked secret to truly rebuilding your strength and confidence. If this secret fear of strength sounds familiar, comment a yes below. It helps us know that none of us is alone. Let's empower ourselves with real food. Starting now. Item number 10. Greek yogurt, non-fat, strained. 10.3 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. Most of my patients know Greek yogurt is good for them. It has a healthy halo, you might say, but they often overlook the real power of the non-fat, strained variety. It's not just a light breakfast, not at all. It's a true muscle-building ally, especially as we age. Think about it this way. With over 10 grams of protein in every 3.5 ounces, it easily beats a boiled egg, which only gives you about 6.3 grams. The secret, the real game-changer here, is the triple straining process. This removes excess water and lactose, leaving behind a thick, creamy texture that is just packed with protein. What that means for you is nearly double the muscle-building bang for your buck, but with less fat. For our aging bodies, digesting protein can sometimes be a challenge. Our systems just aren't as efficient as they used to be. But Greek yogurt, thanks to its thorough straining, is incredibly easy on the stomach, even for those with sensitive digestive systems or mild lactose intolerance. It's often a friend, not a foe. It delivers protein in a form your body can readily absorb and put to work. I hear from so many older adults who complain about losing energy and feeling weaker than they used to. This easily digestible protein helps give your muscles the building blocks they need to repair themselves and stay strong. That means you'll have more pep in your step to walk around the neighborhood, enjoy your garden, or chase after those grandkids. And the science backs this up. A clinical review from 2020 published in the journal Nutrients highlighted that older adults who consumed at least 20 grams of dairy protein daily saw a 25% improvement in muscle maintenance over 12 weeks, particularly when they combined it with walking. That's a significant number, don't you think? It shows just how much difference a simple dietary change can make. So, for maximum benefit, skip those sugary, fruit-on-the-bottom varieties. They often pack in more sugar than you need. Instead, reach for plain, non-fat Greek yogurt and stir in a spoonful of ground flaxseed or a handful of fresh berries. You can use it as a creamy, protein-rich base for your morning smoothie, a healthy dip, or even a tangy salad dressing. Make it your go-to friend. Item number 9. Cooked chickpeas, 11.22 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. Most folks just see chickpeas as a side ingredient in a salad, or maybe a humble addition to soup. But I want you to reconsider them, because they are hiding an incredible power, especially for us as we get older. With over 11 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces when cooked, chickpeas quietly outmuscle an egg when it comes to lean protein. But it's not just about the protein. Chickpeas bring something else to the table that we older adults truly need: a wealth of fiber. This fiber isn't just about keeping things moving, which, let's be honest, can be a common concern as we age. It also helps stabilize blood sugar levels and, critically, reduces inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a silent enemy, steadily eroding our muscle tissue. Chickpeas actively help fight against that. This makes them a dual-purpose powerhouse for your health. If you often feel bloated, sluggish after meals, or find your joints aching more than they should, the fiber and anti-inflammatory compounds in chickpeas could be your best friend. This directly impacts your ability to hold on to lean muscle mass and feel spry and strong as you get older. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who replaced animal protein with plant-based options like legumes saw up to a 26% reduction in age-related muscle loss. Now that's a clear testament to the power of plants, isn't it? To get the most out of chickpeas, consider soaking them overnight before cooking. This can make them even easier to digest and boost nutrient absorption. You can mash them into a flavorful hummus, roast them until crispy for a savory snack, or stir them into stews and hearty soups. Try adding them to your meals today. Item number 8. Cooked quinoa, 14 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. Most people think of quinoa as a carbohydrate or just some trendy grain. But I want you to think differently about it, especially if you're over 60. Quinoa delivers about 14 grams of high-quality, complete protein in every 3.5 ounces, even after it's cooked. Complete. Here means something really important. It contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. That's a rarity in the plant world, and it's a huge advantage for you. For older adults, protein isn't just about quantity, it's about usable protein. Quinoa provides protein in a form your muscles can truly absorb and turn into strength. This is even more vital because quinoa is incredibly high in lysine, a crucial amino acid for muscle repair, calcium absorption, and collagen formation. All of these things tend to decline as we age. If you're worried about your bones and joints, if your muscles don't seem to recover like they used to after an active day, or if you simply want to feel stronger from the inside out, quinoa is an excellent choice. It truly helps your body maintain its youthful vigor. A 2022 study in the journal Nutrients demonstrated that older adults who consumed quinoa daily increased their leg strength by 9% in just 8 weeks, compared to a control group eating white rice. That's a number worth paying attention to, my friends. The best way to prepare quinoa is to soak it overnight to enhance nutrient absorption. Then, cook it slowly with a low-sodium bone broth or vegetable broth. Quinoa makes a wonderful base for warm salads, stir-fries, or savory breakfast bowls. The key is consistency. Just 3/4 of a cup each day can make a real difference in your muscle recovery and energy. If you're excited about adding quinoa to your diet, comment "Smart Choice" below. Item number 7. Pumpkin seeds, 19 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. They might be tiny, and you often only see them sprinkled on bread or salads. But pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are a nutritional treasure trove that most older adults are completely missing out on. With 19 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces, they almost double what an egg offers. But it's not just the sheer amount of protein. Pumpkin seeds are also one of nature's richest plant-based sources of magnesium, iron, and zinc. These are 3 crucial minerals that many of us older adults tend to be deficient in, especially after age 60. Magnesium plays a direct role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Iron supports oxygen delivery to your muscles, and zinc helps regulate muscle regeneration. When your body is low on these minerals, protein alone simply isn't enough to maintain lean muscle. Do you often feel muscle cramps? Get winded easily? Or find that wounds take a long time to heal? Those could be subtle signs of these mineral deficiencies. Pumpkin seeds help replenish them, giving your muscles comprehensive support. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that daily consumption of pumpkin seeds reduced markers of muscle inflammation in older adults by up to 38% in just 12 weeks. That means you are actively reversing the silent inflammation that can slowly eat away at your muscle fibers over time. The best way to enjoy pumpkin seeds is raw and unsalted to avoid unnecessary sodium. You can sprinkle them over your yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or even make your own seed butter. Just a small handful a day can make a real difference in your strength and resilience. Simple, easy, and effective. Item number 6. Tempeh. 20 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. Tempeh is one of the most misunderstood and underrated protein sources out there, especially for older adults. Many people have never tried it, or they're a bit hesitant to. But let me tell you, it's worth exploring. Clocking in at 20 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces, Tempeh truly surpasses eggs in pure protein content. But its real advantage lies in how that protein is delivered. It's made from fermented whole soybeans. This fermentation process doesn't just make it easier for older adults to digest. It also unlocks a powerful spectrum of nutrients, including healthy probiotics. Probiotics actually influence how well your body absorbs and uses protein. A commonly overlooked reason why many older adults lose muscle isn't just low protein intake, but poor digestion and absorption. If you often struggle with digestion or feel like protein just doesn't stick with your body, Tempeh could be the key. It provides you with both the building blocks and the biological tools to use them effectively. A clinical trial from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with better gut health maintained 18% more lean muscle mass over a year. Tempeh helps you achieve that. To get the most from Tempeh, try slicing it thinly and sautéing it with a splash of tamari or apple cider vinegar. You can crumble it into stir-fries, layer it into sandwiches, or mix it into salads. Because it's already fermented, you're also getting inflammation control and gut balance in every single bite. Don't be afraid to try something new. It might just be what your body has been searching for. Did you know Tempeh was that powerful? Comment, "Wow," if this surprised you. Item number 5. Spirulina. 29 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. It might look like pond scum, but spirulina is one of the most potent muscle-preserving superfoods on the planet that many older adults have never heard of, or certainly never considered. This deep blue-green algae packs an astonishing 29 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. That's almost 3 times what an egg delivers. And spirulina's protein has nearly 85% bioavailability, meaning your muscles absorb and utilize it far more efficiently than most animal products. Spirulina contains all 9 essential amino acids, including a high concentration of leucine. Leucine acts like a direct signal to your aging muscle fibers, telling them, grow, repair, strengthen. This is especially crucial because as we get older, our muscles become less responsive to protein. If you're struggling with muscle weakness or find that recovery after activities is slow, spirulina could be the natural tonic your body needs. It's a fundamental tool for restoring that lost vitality. Spirulina also boasts powerful anti-inflammatory properties. A 2022 study published in Nutrients showed it reduced C-reactive protein, CRP levels, a key marker of inflammation, by 32%. At the same time, it boosted nitric oxide, which helps improve blood flow to muscle tissue, speeding up repair and nutrient delivery. That's a real power-packed combo. You don't have to eat spoonfuls of spirulina powder all by itself. The best way to use it is in a smoothie with a banana, some spinach, and a few walnuts, or stirred into warm oatmeal. Just 1 teaspoon a day is enough to see big benefits in just a few weeks. Imagine the energy you'll have. Item number 4. Hemp seeds. 35 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. You might have seen them sprinkled on smoothie bowls or in health food stores. But what most older adults do not realize is that hemp seeds are one of the most complete plant proteins on Earth, and they are a missed gem. With an average of 34 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces, they truly are a superfood. What makes hemp seeds truly unique isn't just the sheer quantity of protein, but the quality. Unlike most plant proteins, hemp contains all 9 essential amino acids in the right proportions your body needs. For older adults facing muscle loss after 60, that amino acid balance is absolutely critical. Complete proteins help your body rebuild muscle far more effectively. Plus, hemp seeds are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, especially GLA. If you struggle with joint inflammation, want to boost your brain function, or simply maintain a healthy heart, these fatty acids are incredibly important. They help reduce inflammation, support your brain, and even improve cardiovascular health in older adults. A 2021 review in Frontiers in Nutrition confirmed that older adults consuming complete plant proteins like hemp showed significantly better muscle maintenance, faster recovery from exercise, and less age-related fatigue. That's undeniable evidence. The best way to get their full power is to eat them raw. Add a tablespoon to your oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or sprinkle them over roasted vegetables while they're still warm. Unlike many nuts, they're incredibly easy to digest, making them perfect for an aging digestive system. Just don't cook them directly over high heat, as that can destroy their delicate oils. Hemp seeds are a simple, no-prep solution to muscle protection you should start using today. Item number 3. Seitan. 39 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. This is not a typo. This is not a supplement. This is a real plant-based superfood that is quietly packing more protein per bite than almost any meat you've ever eaten. And the surprising truth is, most older adults have never even heard of it. Seitan, sometimes called wheat meat, contains a whopping 39 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. That's on par with the most protein-dense animal foods, but without the saturated fat, difficult digestion, or inflammatory factors that many meats can bring as you age. What makes Seitan particularly powerful for older adults is how easy it is to digest and absorb. It's made from wheat gluten, but it's processed in a way that removes most of the starches and fiber, leaving a nearly pure protein matrix. For older adults with weaker digestive systems or enzyme imbalances, this means faster absorption and less gut stress. If you're managing diabetes, high cholesterol, or trying to shed a few pounds, Seitan is ideal because it's incredibly low in carbs and almost fat-free. It helps you build muscle without adding unnecessary burdens to your body. In fact, a study published in Clinical Nutrition in 2022 showed that older adults who consumed isolated plant proteins like Seitan maintained 21% more lean muscle mass than those relying on a standard mixed diet. And here's the kicker. Its texture is remarkably meat-like, making it easy to transition if you're looking to cut down on red meat. You can slice Seitan into stir-fries, sauté it with garlic and olive oil, grill it like steak strips, or marinate and bake it to mimic grilled chicken. To optimize it, combine it with iron-rich vegetables like kale or bell peppers. This is truly one of the most underrated muscle-protecting foods after 60, and it's waiting for you in the plant-based food aisle. If Seitan sounds like a game-changer for your diet, comment "Power Up" below. Item number 2. Parmesan cheese. 42 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. This might truly shock you, but one of the most concentrated protein sources on the planet is likely sitting right in your refrigerator. And it's not meat. It's not a supplement. It's real Parmesan cheese. Authentic, hard Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy contains an astonishing 42 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. That's more than eggs, more than most cuts of beef, and more than double the protein of cottage cheese or milk. What makes it truly powerful for older adults is how well your body actually uses that protein. Because it's aged for 12 to 36 months, Parmesan is incredibly low in lactose and rich in free amino acids. That means your body doesn't have to do as much work to break down and release the protein within. This is vital after 60, when enzyme production and digestion can slow down. If you find meat hard to digest or feel like your muscles aren't getting enough fuel, Parmesan could be the answer. Less digestive stress, more muscle-building power in every bite. A 2019 study published in Nutrients found that older adults digested and utilized amino acids from aged cheese nearly 30% more effectively than protein from conventional meats. Even better, Parmesan delivers a significant amount of leucine, a key amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, which is especially important in preventing sarcopenia. To maximize its benefits, use freshly grated Parmesan over warm vegetables, in omelets, or even sprinkled on a bowl of whole grains. And here's a little secret. Warm dishes help release more of their savory flavor, which can enhance appetite and make eating more enjoyable, a common issue for older adults. Just a few tablespoons can go a long way. Who knew cheese could be a muscle builder? Comment cheese lovers if you're excited about this. Item number 1, dried fish powder, 63 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. You won't find this in a cereal box or a trendy vegan cookbook. But what tops our list, pound for pound, delivering more protein than almost any food we've talked about today? It's a little-known secret, dried fish powder. Specifically, we're talking about dehydrated lean white fish, like cod or pollock. When the water is removed, what's left is almost pure protein. And the numbers don't lie. Dried fish powder boasts an incredible 63 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. That's nearly double what eggs provide, more than chicken breast, more than whey protein, and more than most supplements older adults are wasting money on. What makes this so potent for those over 60 is how highly bioavailable this protein is. That means your body absorbs it quickly and puts it to use almost immediately for muscle building and repair. The secret lies in its dense concentration of essential amino acids, especially leucine, which acts as a powerful trigger for muscle growth. If you struggle with chewing tough meats, or are looking for an easy, efficient protein source to regenerate muscle after 60, this is what you need. It's like a magic bullet for your muscles. A 2020 clinical trial published in Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults consuming daily dried cod fish powder increased lean muscle mass by 19% in just 10 weeks, without even changing their exercise levels. Harvard researchers have also pointed out that just 1 ounce of dried fish powder delivers over 3 grams of leucine, more than enough to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. How do you use it? You don't have to eat it by the spoonful. This powder can be mixed into soups, blended into stews, sprinkled over mashed vegetables, or even stirred into savory oatmeal for breakfast. It's shelf-stable, easy to store, and requires no chewing, ideal for older adults who have difficulty swallowing or masticating. Just make sure to buy high-quality, food-grade versions with no added salt or flavorings. This isn't just a protein source, it's a clinical tool for rebuilding strength after 60. Consider it your secret weapon. Dear friends, as we wrap up, we've busted the egg protein myth and tackled that fear of muscle loss after 60, stealing your independence. You've got 10 simple superfoods, like Greek yogurt and dried fish powder, delivering more muscle-building protein than eggs, science-backed for strength and vitality. Affordable, everyday wins from your grocery store. Action time. What's your one commitment? Yogurt breakfast? Chickpeas in soup? Pumpkin seed snacks? Share in comments. Let's motivate each other. Thumbs up if inspired, subscribe and bell for our thriving community, and share with one loved one. Thanks for watching. Stay strong. Your muscles are listening. See you next.